Let's talk diamonds. The shiny rocks we treat as the ultimate symbol of love. When someone gets engaged, we don't ask about compatibility, we ask to see the ring. That's how deep the diamond myth runs. But this wasn't handed down by ancient tradition. It's the result of a century of brilliant advertising. We've been conditioned to see diamonds as essential to life's biggest moments. But it's all manufactured desire. The truth? Diamonds aren't rare, and their value is mostly an illusion, one built on market manipulation and clever marketing. The sparkle hides a much murkier reality, driven by business, not romance. Once, diamonds were genuinely rare, found in tiny amounts and reserved for royalty. That changed in 1870 when massive diamond deposits were discovered in South Africa, flooding the market. Suddenly diamonds were everywhere, and their value should have crashed. But the mine owners panicked. If everyone could own a diamond, no one would want one. So they decided to control the supply, not the mining. Instead of democratizing diamonds, they created artificial scarcity. The illusion of rarity was all that kept prices high. The Great Diamond Flood was about to be dammed. Enter Cecil Rhodes, who united South Africa's diamond mines under De Beers in 1888, creating a global monopoly. De Beers controlled over 90% of the world's diamonds, dictating supply and price. They mined mountains of diamonds but released only a trickle, stockpiling the rest to keep prices high. De Beers became the gatekeeper, making diamonds seem rare and valuable. They bought up competitors, crushed rivals, and set prices from a boardroom. For nearly a century, De Beers' cartel shaped not just the market but the culture around diamonds. The world believed a common stone was a rare treasure because De Beers said so. By the 1930s, De Beers had a new problem: weak demand. So they hired an ad agency to make diamonds essential to love and marriage. The result? A diamond is forever, a slogan that linked diamonds to eternal love and discouraged reselling. They sent speakers to schools, gave diamonds to movie stars, and planted stories in the media. The campaign made diamond rings feel like an ancient tradition, even though it was a modern invention. They introduced the 2-month salary rule, pressuring buyers to spend big. In just decades, De Beers manufactured a global tradition from thin air. Diamonds became a mandatory, expensive symbol of love. The marketing was so effective we forgot to ask why. The tradition was built, not discovered. Behind the fairy tale, the diamond trade fueled conflict and suffering. In the 1990s, blood diamonds funded brutal wars in places like Sierra Leone and Angola. Civilians, including children, were forced to mine in horrific conditions, with profits buying weapons and prolonging violence. The industry, including De Beers, turned a blind eye, mixing conflict diamonds with legitimate ones. Even outside war zones, miners face poverty, exploitation, and environmental destruction. The supply chain is opaque, hiding the true cost of a diamond. The beautiful image in ads is a stark contrast to the reality, a story of conflict, poverty, and devastation. The real price of a diamond is paid in human lives and damaged land. Public outrage over blood diamonds led to the Kimberley process in 2003, meant to certify diamonds as conflict-free. But the definition of conflict diamond is narrow, only covering gems sold by rebels, not those mined with forced labor or under state violence. The process ignores child labor, poor conditions, and environmental harm. Loopholes and weak enforcement make it easy for tainted diamonds to get certified. Even the NGOs that helped create the Kimberley process now call it a failure. Kimberley certified means little, it's more PR than protection. The system offers a false sense of security, letting the industry claim progress while abuses continue. Now a new threat challenges the diamond myth: lab-grown diamonds. These aren't fakes. They're chemically identical to mined diamonds, but cheaper and ethically produced. No blood, no child labor, no environmental devastation. De Beers fought lab diamonds for years, calling them synthetic and fake. But technology can't be stopped. Lab diamonds are rising fast, and the old scarcity model is crumbling. In 2018, De Beers launched its own lab-grown brand, trying to devalue them while hedging its bets. The truth is clear: the value of a diamond is a marketing construct, not a natural law. Now consumers can choose a cleaner, cheaper, and identical alternative. The diamond story isn't about romance, it's about marketing, monopoly, and human cost. For the first time, the choice is truly ours.